What's up, guys? Welcome back to Fulham. It's episode number 13 today, and I just got to tell you all about something. I actually went through, watched this whole video, did all the commentary and everything, and then I got to the end of it, and I realized, well, you dummy, you didn't hit record. So here I am again, doing this again. It's kind of frustrating. I just literally got through watching this whole video and doing all the commentary about 10 minutes ago. And so, anyway, we got a bunch of games today, starting with Chelsea. Really boring game. Here's really the best chance of the game as Ito gets played through and puts it back to Willian. Willian's going to cross it into De Bruyne, however you pronounce his name. And nothing came from it. So the game ended 0-0, and really nobody did anything good. That was my best chance right here as Bent plays it just wide, and so it ends up going 0-0, and really boring game. But we got a point from it against Chelsea. Chelsea's a much better team than we are at this point, so I'm okay with a 0-0 affair. But the second game of the day is against Cardiff, and this was a pretty frustrating game for the most part. Look at the table. We see there we sit ninth in the table, which is good. We definitely want to finish top 10, but we have been dropping. We have been dropping a little bit. Our form has not been great in the league. We've been doing good in the cup, the FA Cup, but our form in the league has not been very good. And now Oxlade-Chamberlain with a crossover and Bent. Why did I say Bent? It's Kasami. I just got through watching this. Kasami with a goal here in the second minute on a really good header. I mean, really good header from the angle that he had to be able to get that in. And I'm not sure how the goalkeeper didn't save that. I mean, he shouldn't have been that close to the post. Kasami was never going to the post there. If he tried, he would have hit directly on the post. But straight from kickoff here, Cardiff on the counter attack, trying to play some good defense there with Tabat, but it goes back. They're still going. Another really good defensive play by Richardson, but he tries to get it out. It goes right back to Cardiff again. Just really frustrated with my passing there. This should have never even been an opportunity, but it was. And look at that. They put it in. Bellamy with a goal there in the 6th minute. So we get one, and then we give another one right back. I mean, that's not good. We need to tighten this defense up. That's something I'm definitely going to have to address if I can at the start of next season. Is I have got to have some better, I think more athletic defensive players. The guys that I've got are not bad for what they are, but they're aging. They're kind of slow. They don't really have a whole lot of pace. They're somewhat strong. I mean, they're good players, but they're not guys that I'm gonna need to take that next step. And next season, I really want to take that next step and get a top 5 finish. So I'm gonna need some better defensive players in order to do that. But I mean, we've also got some other issues like right mid. I'm sorry, not right mid, left mid. And I cannot believe that this is a penalty. I just cannot believe this is a penalty. The guy wasn't quite into the box yet. I didn't think it was a foul to begin with. If you ask me, he got the ball, and the guy wasn't in the penalty box. The ball wasn't in the penalty box. So I did not see where that was a penalty at all. But Bellamy's going to take the penalty from here, and Muslera guesses the wrong way, but it hits the post, and Campbell is able to muscle the defender out of the way. Hengel in there, able to just muscle him, just push him right out of the way, and have an empty shot on net, have an empty net on goal shot thing, yeah. But that's really frustrating. Yeah, Cardiff not able to get a good shot there, and we're able to get it out here in the 62nd minute. So it's still 2-1 Cardiff, and now Scott Parker getting played through here in the 65th minute. He's going to shoot far post and puts it in, so it's 2-2. So we're trying not to lose to Cardiff. That would not be good whatsoever. I mean, to lose to Cardiff would be atrocious. I mean, that would just be so bad to lose to Cardiff. Cardiff I believe that this season they're in the relegation zone. I mean, they should be. They're not that good for a Premier League team. But so the game ends 2-2. So we at least get a draw out of it. 2 games, 2 points. Not exactly happy about it, but I mean, it's better than 2 losses. It's definitely better than 2 losses. But next game is up against Everton. We are at home, and look at that, it's raining again. Back-to-back games where it's raining. Gotta love that. But no, we're going up against Everton. Almost said we were going up against Fulham, and Rafael Carioca almost was able to put a goal in. Really good save by the Everton goalie. I'm not sure who it is. With how it wasn't Howard, so I don't know who it is now. But Carioca trying to get a good shot doesn't happen. Everton now going on the counter attack with Barkley coming down the left side wing, and Barkley still taking it, not really being very aggressive here on defense, just kind of letting the play come to him. Pinar now on the left wing, down there close to the corner, crosses it in, and Kone with a goal on the header. A really, really good cross from Pinar. I mean, just a really good cross. The header ended up being really easy because the defenders, Senderos and Hanglin, I believe, are the two center backs I've got in the game. They just kind of backed up and let Kone have an easy shot on goal. And you really can't let guys have a free header. You let a striker get a free header and he's going to score nearly every time. But Everton back on the offensive again. Kone with another header as he's falling down, but it's saved by Muslera. So now Everton with the corner, and Defalu is going to give it to Pinar. Pinar crosses it in, and Fernando with a header that probably should have been saved. I mean, I had two guys standing there, the keeper and who was that? Wellington? I think that was the other guy there was Wellington. Yeah, Wellington. And Wellington just kind of moves out of the way and lets the Fernando header go through. So I mean that's terrible defending there. But now Oxlade-Chamberlain coming through, puts it through to Ribeiro. Ribeiro is gonna get a penalty. He wins a penalty. It was kind of a weak penalty. I didn't really see it as deserving a penalty. I mean, you just kind of see his foot kind of tap him a little bit. So I didn't think that should have been a penalty, but the ref gave it, so I'm definitely going to take it. If the ref gives it, I'm going to take it. I'm not going to sit there and just miss the penalty just because it shouldn't have been a penalty. I mean, in the last game, Cardiff City didn't do that, so I gave it to Bent, and Bent puts it through rather easily. The goalkeeper didn't even dive for it. He just kind of stood there like an idiot. But Everton Ribeiro now gonna put it over the top to Bent. Bent trying to tie us up before half. He crosses it over. I was trying to hit Carioca on the cross there, but a great play there from Kacaniklic to save it from going out of bounds, because the ref probably would have blew the whistle right there. But then the cross, I mean, the cross was just magnificent. A beautiful, beautiful cross that goes right onto the head of Bent. And Bent, as soon as he got that, I mean, that's, like I said earlier, you give a striker a free header, and that basically is what that was, a free header. Oh, Bent here, puts it wide. But you give a free header to a striker, and they're going to put it home almost every time. Coleman now with an opportunity. Can he get a winner? No, it goes wide. So that's the game. That's the way the game would end at 2-2. So 3 games, 3 draws. It's not exactly great form, is it? I would have liked to have gotten a win. I really felt like the Everton game should have been a win. I really felt like the Cardiff City, especially the Cardiff game, should have been a win. I should have done a lot more with that. But now we've got a quarterfinal, FA Cup quarterfinal against MK Dons. Somehow MK Dons made the quarterfinal. But now here we are in the 4th minute, and Belfodil with the ball. He's gonna put it. Oh, he's gonna play through David, and David with the easy finish. And I believe that's his first goal for the club. I'm not completely sure, but I think that's his first goal that he's scored, at least since I've been managing Fulham. So good for him to get a score there. He doesn't really play much. He's not a very highly rated player, 68, and he plays attacking mid. I've already got a couple of guys there, obviously with Ribeiro, and then I also play Kasami there. But I want to get him a game every now and then in the cups. And speaking of Kasami, here he is. He's playing on the right wing today, and he comes over the middle. And I'm not really sure how that wasn't saved, but I'm glad that it wasn't, because then it went to 2-0 Fulham. And that's the way the game would end, at 2-0. So we move on to the semifinals of the FA Cup. And I've said it before, and I'll say it again. If I can get to the final and possibly win the FA Cup, that would give me European football next year, and I think that would really help the series to kind of change it up a little bit, get into the Europa League. But that's the end of the episode today, guys. So like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you tomorrow.